You got my attention, but you won't talk. You stop my ascension, babe, with your evil walk. You confess to your priest, baby. Now confess to me. You make me so damn desperate, babe, but I won't leave.
Special guest today is Mr. Jud Travis.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Now, Jud is a comedian, among many other things. You have podcasts. You also do shows here at Drome. Thank Jud. It's Friday.
Right. Cheers. Oh, here's to you.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you guys for
right.
having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, welcome to the bar here.
Oh, thank you.
Where we do all of our bullshit talking. So, you are from Texas, is that right? You're not
Right.
a native Los Angelino?
No, not at all. No, I moved out here in 2014, but it still feels like I just got here.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like they say it takes 6 months to get used to living out here, but I'm still not used to it at all.
All right. So that 6 months period has been lasting.
Yeah, it's going on 2.5 years
Almost 3 years now?
Yeah.
Let it ride.
Okay.
Let it ride. That's all you can do in life. Yeah.
What is the biggest difference from Texas to LA?
You know, they're really not that different. Texas prepared me well because I'm from Dallas and there are a lot of narcissistic people there too, you know?
All right.
Lots of pieces. Oh, I don't want to use profanity. I don't want to be vulgar.
you
I can use profanity?
Yes, you can. We're at the bar
There
here.
are lots of pieces of excrement in
Well,
Dallas
too
area.
far, too far.
Right, sorry,
come
sorry.
on, come on. It's a
Yeah,
family show.
yeah.
There are kids watching.
But I don't want to be one of those people that complains about, traffic and stuff, but it does bother me a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm still not used to it, and I hate going anywhere. I just want to stay home and do nothing,
Yeah, I don't think you ever get used to the traffic.
No,
I've been in
no.
this.
Amazon, eBay. Never had to-
Exactly. Amazon's the best.
Yes, I love it. That was one of the best investments I've ever made.
You invested in Amazon?
No, getting Prime.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, hey, God, give me some money.
That would have been amazing, though. No, I just got Prime for free shipping.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So,
you also have access to those videos that.
yes,
I'll
yeah.
never check
Oh,
out.
yeah,
You
that's
got
a
the Prime
good deal.
videos,
Yeah.
good stuff. I keep meaning to watch Man in the High Castle, but I haven't got around to it. That seems good, but
I've heard that one with Billy Bob Thornton. They have on there.
Oh.
It's good. They filmed it out here.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called.
All right.
My mom watches it. I don't know. Goliath.
Goliath?
Yeah. It's on Amazon Prime.
All right.
All right.
I know nothing about it. She just always talks about it, yet says nothing. So
Okay.
I'm just repeating that.
Is that biblical? You think?
No, it's just him at a bar.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like us right now.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good premise for a show.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, very, very smart. Yeah.
All right. So, were you doing comedy in Texas?
No, I always wanted to for years and years, but I didn't have the courage. And I finally reached a breaking point where I wasn't fired from my job. I was asked to leave.
Okay.
And when I was asked to leave, I thought, what the hell? I'll just try it in LA because since there are more people here, if I suck, I'll know I suck faster because there are better people here.
Okay.
Oh, it's
So-
the acid test, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is pretty much like an artist on every corner around here. There's people that are trying to make it all over the place. So I feel like everybody's extra critical because it's a saturation almost of people that you can see stuff from where the content is being generated.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the boot camp, though. You're going to either rise or fall. I mean, this is.
No, exactly, yeah. And I'm not saying people in Dallas aren't good at comedy. There are a lot of good ones there. I don't know. You got all these big name places out here, so I'd rather embarrass myself in front of more people at once, and just get it over with.
Okay. So you came to LA for comedy, and then did you find the open mic the first time that you hit it, or?
No, the first thing I did was I took a comedy class.
Okay.
Which sounds horrible.
No, I feel like if you want to learn anything, you have to start to get knowledge first.
Right.
I'm a big fan of
Basics
that.
down.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it did. It taught me the basics, and instead of an open mic where they're like hipsters, looking at their phones and stuff, like people are more supportive in a class.
Okay.
And so it kind of accelerated the learning curve.
Oh, nice. That's smart. I feel like that's a much better environment to get nurtured than to just hit an open mic and then get, I don't know if they still throw tomatoes or if that's a thing.
Right, yeah. Sometimes I hate open mics. They're a pain in the rear.
I had a question for you, Jud.
Oh, sure.
So I was checking out your webpage. On the bio, it said, your biggest influences and stuff, and you said that it doesn't really matter. Most of them are either dead or on their way out.
Right.
And so my mind just started reeling through like what dead comedians and what comedians could be on their way out, which I think is
that's
a funny
good
one too. But
question.
if you had to pick
Yeah.
one of each, which would you?
Oh, one dead and one alive?
Yeah.
Dead would be easy. That'd be George Carlin.
Oh,
I love him,
genius.
Yeah, he was the best. He was the
Fantastic.
best. And then alive, I don't even know. I don't really like alive people that much. I like you guys. I'm not saying I want you to be dead. I'd like you more if you were all dead. But,
See what I can do about that.
I like this guy named Doug Stanhope.
Oh, yeah?
He's one of my favorites.
Super
Nice.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So from after the class, was that then the open doors for you to get connections to start doing different kinds of clubs, or?
I mean, it didn't open that many doors, but it did the main thing I wanted it to do, which is it just pushed me to put myself out there, because for years I'd been wanting to do it, but I just put it off and came up with excuses. And so it gave me a decent, probably 3 or 4 minutes. And once I had that decent 3 or 4 minutes, it was like a protective shield I had when I went to open mics, because I knew that it was somewhat okay.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be, you know, completely bombing or something.
Okay.
So that's kind of what it did for me.
All right. So as far as material goes, is that something you're always developing, or you say it falls into your lap or comes out of your ass or something like that?
Usually, yeah, it falls out of my ass at the worst time. But I try not to force it. You know, there's this cliche, you have to write every day, which I do try to write a lot. But for me personally, I just have to be in a certain mood. And that mood's usually really angry and aggravated and pissed off and miserable and desperate and hopeless and you know.
So every time you're on the freeway.
Exactly, yeah, every day in this town.
That's a creative wellspring, though. That's where most art comes from.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, yeah.
Yeah, so your office is pretty much then the car as you're driving around trying to get ideas.
That is, which is the worst, because I got to, I forget things easily, but I don't want to write in the car.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Doesn't have a good track record. But, I try not to force it. There'll be weeks or sometimes even months where I'm going, shit, I can't think of anything. But then one, you know, rainy day where someone runs into me and my woman has sex with another man, then a bunch of stuff, you know, starts coming out of me out of nowhere.
That's a bad day.
That is a bad day, yeah. I don't recommend it to anyone.
Right. Yeah, bad day personal life, great day for comedy.
Right, yeah. That is it, sort of, to me, is that the best comedy, at least the people I look up to the most, it's that it comes from very dark places, I've heard.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not true, I don't know, but it seems like it. You know?
It has to. I feel like it's a coping mechanism of sorts.
Yeah, exactly.
Something bad happens to you, you got to find a way to laugh at it, otherwise you'll just implode on yourself and not get anything done.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the whole dramatic Greek mess. I mean, the other flip side of tragedy is comedy.
Exactly.
It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as tragedy goes then, has there been certain things that take longer than others to become comedy? Or is it has to fester for a while and then you could get some material out of it? Or is it like instantaneous, I'm going to make this a joke?
You know, go ahead.
No, sorry about that.
Oh, no.
I was a little confused about the question, really.
No. Look, if comedy comes from tragedy, comedy equals tragedy plus time. So how much time needs to get away from the tragedy to make it into something you can talk about on stage?
Oh, no, I know what you mean. Yeah. In terms of like me or the audience, because
for you.
Yeah, for me, like nothing offends me, and I don't live in that world a lot of people live in, where you got to wait 6 months before you can talk about someone dying or something. Like I don't. Whatever my intuition tells me, I know that's an awful answer. You know?
That's fine. Intuition's a strong thing.
But
yeah.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's a tough question, because there are certain subjects that, for whatever reason, I stay away from for a year or 2 years, and there are others where the day it happens, I'm immediately trying to come up with something.
Okay. So let's talk about the things you don't want to talk about.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Everything. I'm not here to talk. I'm just here to drink.
Yeah.
So I come to the bar for.
Yes.
This is a nice bar, by the way. I like this place.
Thank you. Yeah.
They're like dart night.
Yeah, they have dart night, they have pool night, and they
that's
have
cool.
a lot of drinks.
I love bars like that because there's some bars where you walk in and it's like a dance club, but they call it a bar. Yeah, and you can't even talk to people because
Right.
it's so loud.
Those are awful.
I hate those places. Yeah, I just want to talk, and darts and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to go to a bar where at one point in time everyone just breaks out in song, like
Oh yeah,
songs.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that kind of
Like
song.
they like hold the other stranger next to them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Sweet Caroline, everybody's.
Oh yeah, they're always doing Swiss Caroline.
So you wanted more of like a drunk Irish singing and swaying, not like a flash mob in a bar.
Yeah.
No, choreographed like dance routine and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, you want that?
I was in a flash mob once.
Really?
Yes, it was probably about 5 years ago. I just thought, I want to be part of a flash mob. I looked it up on meetup.com, and there was a flash mob. Hey, okay, it was when Gangnam Style was huge. So whenever,
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
whenever that song was huge, that's what I did the flash mob to. It was a proposal somewhere
oh, God,
in
there's
like
video of this somewhere.
there is. Yes.
I have a mission.
We're gonna play that.
Are you telling me that you flash mob Gangnam Style to a proposal for a wedding?
Yes.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's different lids for every pot. I don't know. And they were like an Armenian couple too. So if they were like Korean, I would understand it a little bit more because Gangnam Style is.
yeah.
But how's that?
I'm not exactly sure, but I think the translation has a lot of stuff to deal with, like LL Cool J's kind of stuff.
No, I heard it was about a prostitute and being fancy. Like Gangnam Style, Gangnam is like the Beverly Hills of
The Korean
the
culture,
Korea
right?
area. So Gangnam Style is a very bougie type of whatever.
Makes sense.
That's what I hear anyway from the internet, which never
There we go,
lie.
the reason why I was confused about the wedding proposal.
Yeah,
Did she say yes?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
After flash mob and everything, he's
Yeah.
like, well, you
Got a bunch of
say
people
yes,
dancing
right?
around you. Yeah, you can't say no to that. No.
I've seen it happen before.
Yeah, that was just one of those spur of the moment things. It just felt like it. How spontaneous are you with things?
I'm not spontaneous at all. Man. If someone wants to hang out with me, I want to know like 3 months in advance.
Okay. No, that's smart. That's
I
good.
just maybe not 3 months, but if someone texts me, hey, you want to go somewhere in an hour? I just go, it's not enough time.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, are you guys spontaneous?
I'm a big planner myself.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
I have like a dry erase calendar that I do by the month. Like,
Yeah,
all my
same
days
here.
accounted for.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a lot more spontaneous when I had openings in my calendar. When there was nothing there and somebody said, hey, let's go to this. Okay. And then I go. But now my bookings are, I got something going on every day. I don't have time to be spontaneous.
Oh, that's good.
I
That's a
have
good
to like
problem to
schedule
have, yeah.
spontaneous days, which is,
Schedule spontaneity, huh?
yeah, no, I feel like,
You schedule upon- yeah,
yeah, today you're going to be spontaneous. Ooh.
Maybe that's my problem is that I'm the opposite where I have so little going on that the thought of doing one thing just absolutely terrifies me.
Okay.
That's probably why I do it.
All right. How about you, Maestro? Spontaneous
you should know
much?
better.
Yeah, no. Well, for the audience, people that they don't spend too much time with you. I mean, good time, friend.
Oh, well, let me just tell you a couple things.
Oh, see, that's spontaneous. I see what,
That is, yeah.
I see what he's doing.
Do you have a favorite show you've done?
A favorite show? Like just stand up, like
Yeah, one that stands out for you is like, oh, this was like the awesome. This sets the bar for like has been a great show.
Oh yeah. Probably the very, very first time I performed, which was at a showcase at the Hollywood Improv on Melrose, and that was like the first time that I wasn't in the class and at an actual club, and I was so nervous. Like my heart was about to explode right when I knew I was about to go up there. And then the crowd thought I was okay, which sucks.
Do you want to be negative about it?
Right, yeah. I always try to stay negative.
Okay. I was about to say, like, oh, because they didn't think you were great? I mean, that's way better than...
No, I just sometimes, sometimes I wish I sucked so I could just quit. I tell that to people and they're like, oh, don't be arrogant. I'm like, no, I don't mean it in an arrogant way. Like, sometimes I love stand-up, but every now and then I just wish I was just so bad that, people would throw tomatoes at me and I could just move to North Dakota and live, you know, in a...
Well, I know you said sometimes you hope that happens, but I hope it never happens.
Oh, thank you.
Because-
I
just
actually do
so
too. Yeah. It's a wish I only get like every, 5 months or something, not too often.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow, you are sponsored.
Chef Maestro.
Chef
Yes. Maestro.
I guess this is my fault for
Swedish.
asking.
I'm sorry, what?
I did this to myself.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you asked for it.
One day I'll learn.
It's been a decade. I'm not gonna lie.
You like to cook?
Huh?
You like to cook?
Call me the Swedish chef.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, she,
So as far as that whole rush goes, you still get that adrenaline rush before you get on stage, like that time you were talking about?
Not so much. I still get adrenaline and I still get some nerves right before I go on, like when they're about to announce my name. But nothing like a few years ago. A few years ago when I started, like I in my mind I was like I would give anything to just fast forward through the next however many minutes.
Okay.
But it's not as bad now. No.
Okay.
But if you think about it, the appreciation from now, it happens because of what you went through before, right?
That's true. Yeah. Everything's just a culmination of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I remember the first couple times. I don't do stand up. That's way above my pay grade. I can't. I'm good conversationally, but as far as being alone on stage, I don't think I could. I don't have the balls for that.
Yeah, it's a weird concept, 'cause
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Like, why would one person talk to strangers? Like, who thought of that? Like,
Okay, so
That's weird.
not to reference a couple of things for your website in a row, but the first thing
no,
that I thought you said that I identified with myself is you said what inspired you to get into stand-up, and you said like most people, when you heard comedy stand-up as a kid or first, it made you realize you weren't alone.
yeah, exactly.
And I know what you mean. It's like when you hear someone just spitting comedy like that and speaking their mind and putting it in such a way that it gives you a philosophical bent, but still just makes you laugh at like what could have been tragedy and all that.
Right.
So I related to that. My question though was, you also said you're not in like you said like what's your end goal in this? And you said you want to go around entertaining people, which
That's
is
all
noble.
I want, right? Yeah.
I think that's awesome. But you also had the thing. You don't want to use this as a springboard for a TV show.
shitty
or something
TV
like that.
show.
Right.
Yeah, but TV execs, if you were looking and have the
I was
cash.
about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
so my question is, if you had a show and you had any input on it, what kind of show would it be? Would it be like a Workaholics? Would it be a Seinfeld focused around you? Do you have any vision for that, or?
I actually do, yeah. I've in my mind, I'm always thinking about stuff like that. Even though, like you said, my first love is stand up above anything else.
Yeah.
But this sounds really lame. It'd be a sitcom, but it would be, my own version of a sitcom. It wouldn't be, I'd be the one who would want to write it, because
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like sitcoms. Like they're kind of lame.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
they're
been a long
terrible.
time since something good actually came out.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a rare gem.
Yeah.
Right.
The last time. And I swear,
Scrubs?
you say Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Yeah.
Oh.
Fine.
You don't like Seinfeld?
Right?
What?
What an asshole this guy is.
What the hell's wrong with you? Everyone loves Seinfeld.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like sitcoms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not even Scrubs?
not really.
Oh, come on. You like Scrubs.
Actually, I take that back. I'd rather do a prank show.
Oh,
Where I
okay.
do pranks and just mess with people.
Like a punk thing, huh?
Yeah. That's actually.
I do that every day. I do this for
Oh, you do? I love that. Yeah. That's my favorite type of humor. Like on YouTube. I'm always so bad with that, I have some kind of like aversion to looking down, so
That was beautiful.
I leave people hanging, as they say. I don't mean to do that. Yeah, but no, like the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. It sounds really vulgar, but it was on YouTube watching farting pranks, where people fart in public, like fake fart, but the people
Yeah.
around them think it's real.
Yeah.
I know it sounds, so childish and stuff. But
No, people being caught off guard is my favorite thing to watch.
Exactly.
Of all time.
Raw
Yeah,
reactions.
Yeah.
Huh?
Right, yeah. Or like Borat, something like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like the ones where people are falsely scared for their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Like they think they're about to die, and that
Oh, wow.
and then it turning into I'm okay. That whole That is gold.
Some of those have gone too far, though, in my opinion. And it's
That's
usually
true,
the
yeah.
ones in other countries where they don't have the litigious society that we have. People are going to sue. But I've seen like people stuck in subway trains where zombies are like clawing at the windows and like they're freaking the fuck out. Like,
There's some messed up pranks. Yeah, like people walking around Central Park with like a battle axe late at night. There's some weird stuff.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. Because I feel like that can get you shot.
Right. Yeah.
You don't know who's carrying.
or the
them.
killer clown ones. Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah.
where they're like smashing brains and it's like, and then they're running after someone with a big hammer.
Yeah.
Right.
See,
someone
that's
could get
fun.
shot.
Yeah, I
in
wouldn't want to
America.
go that far. Yeah.
So how far would you go?
Farting. I'll just stick to farting. I wouldn't do farting. I don't know why I keep talking about farting. I don't know what I'd do. I just like messing with people sometimes.
Because I know, like, based upon certain countries, they've done certain things. Like, for instance, in Canada, they had this one show called Kicked in the Nuts,
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
where this guy literally just kicks people in the nuts and runs away. And
Is that an actual show or is that just a Family Guy reference?
show.
Okay.
How is that not an assault charge?
Exactly. I'd be too afraid of that. Yeah.
It's still assault.
Yeah. How do they not have assault in Canada?
Exactly.
Well, they are nice. They're nice people.
They are. Yeah. That's what I've
You know
heard,
what I
yeah.
saw was one of the most interesting ones was a Japanese one. Have you seen it? Where the two Japanese contestants use a tube and a beetle in the middle. And they're trying to blow it in each other's mouths. And it's going back and forth. It's so gross.
That's not a prank. That's not a prank.
Oh, too far.
That's a nasty.
That's a game show, man.
Oh yeah, that is a game show. My bad.
There's this one where they actually have like a giant boulder rolling down a street
Yep.
in the middle of like a city, and it just comes out of nowhere. And people are walking up, going to work. All of a sudden, they see this giant boulder come down. They start running the other way, and then or like the crowd with gangsters or gang members trying to like attack them, and they just run past them. And he just gets all confused.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
See, that's good stuff. I like that stuff.
There's
Just
one
scared for
they
your
have
life.
where it's like a guy having to sing to the crowd, but at the same time he's being
Yeah, okay.
he's
Yes.
being given I don't know what the word is, a hand job.
job,
You know?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's like trying not to ejaculate while singing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the show's called.
What?
They've got, they've got
That's
them
exactly what
there,
you're
so-
talking about. I've seen it too.
Yeah.
How have I not seen this? What country did you put this in?
Japan.
It is
yeah.
Japan. That sounds.
I wish our game shows were like that. I just watched them.
I think it's called blowjob karaoke or something like that.
Yeah.
Blowjob karaoke.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
How have I not heard of this? This is so
Fantastic.
crazy ridiculous. That sounds awesome.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, check out the clip.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Show 'em, yeah.
And here's
All
the
right,
clip.
well, let's talk about your show, Joe.
Oh, sure.
So you have Thank Jud It's Friday here
Right,
at
yeah.
Drome. When did that start?
It started a while ago. We started at the end of 2015, so we've been doing it a while. I love doing it. It's a talk show, but it's not, I try not to have it lame where, I don't do like car seat karaoke or anything.
Okay.
Like I don't do stuff like that. I stick to, meat and potatoes where I do a monologue and then I interview someone. We play some sort of game, and I love doing it here. Yeah, every Friday,
Yes.
6
Every
p.m.
Friday.
Pacific. Yeah, good times. Usually or always. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good times. I was on the
Yeah,
show.
thank you so much for being on it. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. It was nice for me to not be in the driver's seat and just kind of talk about things.
Oh, that's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonight I was feeling that with you guys because I'm used to, having to do some shitty monologue I write at the last minute and hope that it doesn't suck ass.
No.
But just coming here to talk to you guys is so much more fun.
Yes,
Totally.
liberating. 'Cause you don't have to worry about. I got to keep this conversation focused. I need to do. Where's my questions? Where's my
Right,
stuff?
yeah.
Just kind of go with it.
Yeah. Well, you guys are so impressive because you don't have some script in front of you or something, And
Yeah.
that's, to me, what a show should be, where you're just talking naturally.
Yeah. No, we rehearsed this for the past 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
We did, yeah. And we tried to guess what you were going to say the whole time.
Yeah.
So many versions of the same script. It's crazy.
Something stupid. Something stupid. Pretty simple.
No, I wanted to say I was very impressed with the way you did your show because it seems like you're doing all of this on your own.
Oh, thanks. Well, no, I mean, I've got, great folks here at DromeBox, doing a lot of stuff. But, I like writing, the monologue my own. And,
Yeah.
I don't like delegating things, because there's some things in entertainment where they've got, like a crew of 70 just to do some basic thing.
Yeah.
And I'd rather just do it all. I don't like bothering people,
Yeah.
I don't want to burden anyone.
That's a problem I have as well.
Really?
Because we're going on over 7 years now of doing the podcast, and I've had so much everything's so precious to me that I got to I'll do it. Let me show you how to do it. You know what? Let me do it instead.
Well, you've got, a vision in your mind. You don't want someone corrupting it, and
Yeah,
turning your podcast into like I don't know what, something weird.
Yeah, no, he's the one.
Right, he's the one turning it weird in a good way.
Yes.
Weird is good, yeah.
The
What happened to your
chef
chef hat? I just noticed that. It's probably been off for like 15 minutes. I just noticed it.
Okay, so for so you do the monologue, then you have the guests on, and then how do you find the guests?
It's usually someone I know or someone that someone refers me to or refers me to them. My good friend Sally Mullins, she's been on your show.
Yes.
She's a
Sally's
great
awesome.
person, great person. She's
Hello, Cougar.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. She at one time emailed me 15 comics, and she's such a great person. So I've kind of been riding along with them recently, having fun. Yeah.
All right.
And but sometimes I'll post an ad, and I'm going to do that soon actually, because I want to branch out and have people who aren't even in entertainment on, have a witch or something, or someone who thinks they're a wizard or something weird, you
Nice.
know, or just interview a homeless person, you know, and just ask them,
Yeah.
You're talking wizard, like Gandalf Wizard, or like Mr. Wizard?
who's Mr. Wizard? I'm not familiar with him. Sorry.
No, we just aged ourselves.
When it comes to pop culture,
You don't know
I'm just,
Mr.
I
Wizard?
don't know Mr. Wizard.
all right, 2-2. Yeah, it's a tie.
You're
Yeah,
that much
good.
older than you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or did you just not watch Nickelodeon?
I didn't have cable until high school.
Okay.
The whole idea about Mr. Wizard was basically he created science projects for children on the TV show, and it would create some form of fun way for children to understand chemistry or basic forms of.
That's Bill Nye.
No, he was a nerdy Mr. Rogers back in the day.
Oh, that's cool. I love Mr. Rogers and Bill Nye. Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Wizard.
I would have
Okay.
liked him then. Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Wow. But to answer your question, either one.
Yeah.
But probably someone who thinks they're more of a Gandalf wizard. Like someone who in their mind, is
right.
doing spells and stuff.
Nice.
Looking for the ring,
What about a Grand Wizard?
Oh, that'd be of what? I was about to say yes, then I thought, wait a second.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bad connotation.
Because I was going to ask as well, would you have someone with totally, you said you're not into the whole PC thing, but would you have someone with very non-PC views on your show just to see what happens?
Definitely, yeah.
Nice.
As long as it's not something that in the future ruin my career.
right.
Well, that's a Grand Wizard, isn't that? That's the top rank of the KKK, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Right,
just
yeah.
making sure I got my reference.
That would
correct.
be tough to do. I mean, I don't, obviously agree with anything they do, but at the same time, maybe not. I don't know.
I feel like it'd be interesting.
It would,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've had the same kind of thoughts where I want to have on different religious people on, or a prostitute or something to.
Yeah, I'd love to have a prostitute or a religious, anyone.
Yeah, but then
At the same time, yeah.
or both in the same person.
Yeah. A religious prostitute
Yes.
or a prostituting religious person. Yeah.
Could you get a prostitute and instead of just giving her rate, just say, would you come on this show and sign this release? And I'll pay it as if we did the business. And
Yes.
Why not?
I have had that thought several times.
You're hiring her time.
But
An hour.
I didn't do it because
Our
I felt
show's
like
an hour.
I know, but the price goes up for time, doesn't it?
No,
and then travel.
I think
It
you go by
gets
the
it gets
hour.
expensive to have.
Travel. You have to pay the pimp.
Yeah, See, it felt like it was
How
crossing
do
into
you do it
dangerous
usually?
territory.
I watch HBO. How I know.
What would suck is if the prostitute was like, you know what, I have standards. I'm not going to be on your show. I can't even get a prostitute on.
What if she's like, I have an agent. I want residuals.
Probably, yeah. Out here, I'm sure that happens.
Oh,
What's the
absolutely.
percentage of royalties?
Right.
You got to use my headshot and publicity photos.
Which
Yeah.
shot?
But nice, dude.
Oh, see, very good.
Double standard.
Well, kind of speaking of which, so in your time here in LA, what's the most ridiculous thing that you've seen happen, or the most upsetting thing that you've witnessed?
Upsetting?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's a tough one. Yeah. Looking at you right now.
This is why I
Being
drink.
in this bar with you guys. Oh, man.
I know this bar's dead. You would think
Yeah,
there'd be
yeah,
more
we're the
people
only
here on a
people
Friday night.
here, right?
Yeah,
It's not
no.
even near closing time. We're going to have to do that song thing where we hold each
I
other.
reserved the whole bar just for you, Jud.
Oh, thanks. You rented it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the most upsetting, but I had just moved out here. I was so unfamiliar with things, and my car had some kind of engine light thing on it.
Okay.
And I used the Siri thing to ask where an AutoZone was because I assumed the car needed oil. and it took me to an AutoZone in what I now know to be South Central.
Yeah, best place to go.
Yeah,
when
always
you
a good
don't know.
time. Always a good time there. Highly recommended.
Yeah, especially if you have car trouble.
Right, yeah. Well, that's the thing. The car broke down in an intersection in South Central, and people weren't too thrilled about it. You know? It was the end of the day. It was right at rush hour, and I'm blocking, all four.
Oh no!
And everyone's, flipping me. I don't mean to be vulgar. Flipping me off, and
No, please be vulgar.
right, yeah. And I called the police, and they hung up on me.
Oh,
they didn't even want to help me. Yeah, I was like, I'm stuck.
Where are you?
Right, yeah. They're like, this is for emergencies only. And then the tow truck took an hour. So I'm just sitting in my car for an hour, you know.
Experiencing the hatred of LA traffic.
Yeah.
Focusing on you.
There was a lot of hatred that day, yeah. And then the tow truck told me he knew a good deal. So he took me to what I now know to be even deeper into South Central because he thought a car place would give me a good deal.
Beautiful.
But then he left me there and the car place had closed.
Oh no!
And so I'm just standing outside of it for an hour. I never go shopping, but that day I had been at the Nordstrom outlet.
Okay.
Because I just moved here, I didn't have any clothes. I sold them all in Texas. So I'm standing in South Central with 2 Nordstrom bags in a place where I feel like I'm, I kind of stuck out a little.
A little bit, like could have put a target on your back.
I might as well have had, like a red dot on me from a sniper rifle and all sorts of things. Yeah. I don't even know if it was upsetting.
Yeah.
I was a little upset. That day,
that sounds upsetting.
Yeah. I'm not trying to, divide the country. South Central is a good place. There are good people there. I'm not being hateful. I felt a little out of place that day,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's been places I got off the freeway to just go to a grocery store to get some food to cook on the way home, like on the way back from LA, and realized I shouldn't be in this area.
Right,
As driving through the streets, I'm already getting upset at all the people, and then I get in the parking lot, and then things are happening in the parking lot as well. I'm like, maybe I'll just wait till I get closer to home next time.
And the frustrating thing is, like, you're a good person, I'm a good person, and we want to get along with everyone, right?
Absolutely.
You're not hateful, I'm not hateful, I love everyone.
Right, not outwardly.
Right, yeah. Not outwardly. Inside,
And not towards other people. There's a lot of self stuff going on.
A lot of self-hatred, that's where all my hatred is. That's a frustrating thing, because, you want to be nice to everyone, but then you've got people glaring at you, and bad times.
Alrighty. So we're going to start doing this new segment on the show. It's called, for right now, it's top 3 pick? Pick 3 top hot?
Yeah, I was thinking we can make it even snappier. Top 2 picks.
Top 2 picks.
I like alliteration, and you got that.
Ooh, I love alliteration. That's cool.
So you got the top 2 picks. Top 2 picks for right now, or top 2 recommendations for right now.
Okay.
Well, we'll figure it out and do a graphic to it or something like that.
For TV shows?
Tonight it's TV shows.
Okay, cool.
In the future maybe it's a rotating topic. Sometimes maybe restaurants, sometimes maybe video games or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
But today TV shows on whatever we can recommend to each other that I thought, that's on TV right now that we think that we'd enjoy.
Oh, sure.
As people, so.
Okay. No, go ahead.
Give us examples, Joel.
Okay, so I will start off with, in no particular order, I just picked 1 drama, 1 comedy, and since I had it narrowed down to 2, I picked Mr. Robot as the drama. And you guys watching Mr. Robot?
I've heard of it.
I'm not familiar.
The director's married to Emmy Rossum.
I thought it was an Emmy Award.
No, Molly.
Emmy nominated.
Molly Romick? I don't want to get his name wrong now.
That's fine.
But him and Christian Slater. Molly Romick and Christian Slater. But he won the award for dramatic actor, like first year. Out there nominated for it.
Okay.
Christian Slater's in it. It's a great sci-fi sort of psychological thriller sort of thing. Great acting. The story keeps you on your toes.
Well, what's it about?
He's a master hacker. He's a master hacker that, but that's also a social activist. So he joins a society called F Society, which is it's kind of like Anonymous.
Oh, okay.
So it's a fictional version of Anonymous.
So he's like a rogue wizard.
A computer wizard.
Oh.
as opposed to a pinball wizard.
Oh, we've been talking about wizards. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of wizards tonight.
But Mr. Robot Season 3 is coming back soon. It's on USA Network.
Okay.
But Season 1 and Season 2 was not as good as Season 1 because Season 1 was just a blowout.
Don't say that. They're going to watch it.
Well, they're gonna find out.
That's true.
Season 2s are always the worst, at least from what I've seen.
Especially when Season 1 is such a knock out of the park. Season 1 was amazing, so it was hard to follow up, but it's not. Like, Season 2 was still totally watchable.
Right,
it's not like,
yeah.
it wasn't like, drudging along.
Yeah.
And then, for example, my thing for comedic thing as a recommendation is Master of None on Netflix. I'm sure you guys have heard that. It's in the billboards.
Yeah,
Aziz Ansari, Alan Yang. I like his style of shooting. It's a little non-conventional. Some moments hang on the awkwardness a little too long, and I always appreciate that.
I like that.
I appreciate that film
I love
style.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just finished watching that whole
real.
thing about 2 weeks ago. It's a really great show.
Season 2?
Yeah, I've seen season
nice.
2. Yeah. It's like I said, the way that it kind of just lingers on things that are supposed to be awkward, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
And the whole, oh no.
Like right now, it would linger on this right here.
For the next 5 minutes. But it's also about like real life. That was actually going to be one of my recommendations as well, was Master of None. So thanks for stealing mine, Joel. God damn
Well,
it.
I got 3 totals. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. All right. Did you guys see Master of None?
I've seen clips of it. I need to just sit down and watch it, but I liked what I saw, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just love that type of humor where, like you said, things hang for a little, because that's the way real conversations are,
That's where real life is.
Yeah.
You're stuck in moments that are just
Right.
like, when is this gonna end, or go on to the next thing?
Yeah.
And it's like, but he captures that. And you know what I also loved about season 1 of that? That he used his real mom and dad.
Oh,
Was that right?
cool.
Yeah, that's his
I
real
like
mom and
when people
dad.
do that, yeah.
Okay.
And it comes across, it's not the greatest acting,
No.
but it's also endearing.
It actually makes sense now that you mention it. Like,
Right?
Okay, yeah, they weren't professional actors.
No, everybody's real mom and dad now.
Okay.
So Jud, not to put you in a hot seat, what are your 2
Oh, no,
top
that's
recs?
cool. Okay, I'll do a drama and a comedy too. Drama, let's see here. You guys familiar with Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard of it.
Discovery Channel.
is that a drama?
Sort of. It's a loose interpretation of a drama. But,
Okay.
the premise is that you've got a guy and a girl who don't know each other. You put them in like the Amazon or some place, with no real civilization or, technology. And then you strip them completely naked for a few weeks and have them survive.
Okay,
And
interesting.
it's just, it's stupid reality TV, but sometimes it's just fun to me.
Okay.
You know when I heard of that was when Seth Rogen and James Franco did an episode.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, they did an
They're a
episode
lot
of Naked
funnier
and
than the
Afraid
normal
together.
people. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah,
So that's how you lost all that weight.
they lose a lot of weight on that show. Yeah, but
Okay.
I can't watch it anymore because I have arachnophobia. And for some reason, the last year they've started sticking tarantulas on like every episode.
Oh.
And my fear is so bad that if I see one, like I run.
Oh.
Like I actually run, and I pull the power cord. So I don't watch it anymore. But
Sounds dangerous.
yeah, it is dangerous. I'll jump off a building, whatever I have to do. Yeah.
And where's your pet tarantula? You have
Oh gosh, I would run out of here. Yeah.
We do have a giant one around here somewhere.
I know, you should have brought it.
I did.
I shouldn't publicly disclose that because now some asshole's gonna like tweet me a tarantula or something. Don't do that. I will block you in a second. Yeah. And then, the next one really isn't. Could be a comedy, probably not. They brought back To Catch a Predator. Did you hear about that? Yeah,
No.
but it's
A
not.
comedy? Wait.
No. That's very insensitive, But it's not. Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a child molester in your house. But it's called Hansen vs. Predator. They brought back Chris Hansen.
Okay.
You've seen, the one from like 10 years
Oh, yeah.
ago. And it's on some like crime network or something. But I just watch it on their YouTube, but you can watch it on cable, I think. And he's back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That might be where I got my first.
seat over there.
Yeah. He's got all his classic lines, yeah.
That might be the first taste that I got of the whole being terrified that your life's gonna end. The look on the face was like I used to watch all the time and just see the guys like, oh
Yeah, that's the best moment.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have
Yeah,
the
they're like,
six-pack.
are you the dad? Like, that's their next thought.
I have a 6-pack of Mike's lemonade and condoms
They
because
always-
I care about
yeah.
her. Like,
They've always had Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I know,
every
it sounds
episode.
like
Yeah,
that.
probably a PA just
Oh, God.
gave it to them. Like in the driveway, like, hey, we need some sponsorship.
Mike's Lemonade, you know, 6-pack for $3. Yeah. I was like, score. Are you kidding me?
And then they've got like 1,000 condoms in their car that they find later.
Yeah.
You guys watch Arrested Development?
No, I can't.
I've been meaning to for a long time. I've heard good things.
There was just no sport. I mean, it's kind of spoils whatever, but out of reference, it's Tobias, this dad figure, puts on a Thing costume, all right? And so he can't get it off, and he goes to meet his daughter in a house, but he doesn't know what the house is set up to be set for predators and stuff, like to catch a predator. So he's in there, honey, are you home? I need you to help daddy get his rocks off. So it's just
like that before thing.
Yeah. No, not.
I was picturing a lot of hair.
Family.
Yeah, I was picturing that thing.
Yeah, the thing, like swamp thing. I'm like,
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Random tangent.
Yeah. What about you, Maestro? What do you got for TV shows?
Okay, I got a couple of them. I always liked the campy movies or the campy TV shows. I know he hates them. That's why I like him even more. So,
Makes sense.
Yeah. So one of my favorite actors has always been Bruce Campbell.
Ooh.
So he's been doing this one TV show on Starz called Ash versus the Evil Dead. It's based off of a movie called The Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
And this takes place after, I think, the sequel of the first one, which is the second one, which is a comedy. It's all campy, so you have to watch it, basically.
Yeah, that's when they realized that they weren't making a horror movie anymore.
Yeah, it turned it from a horror movie to a
Oh,
comedy.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Just have a self-spoofing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's basically what launched Bruce Campbell's stardom. Even though I know he does a lot of B movies, but still, what launched his stardom, and it was really good. And it's still going on.
It's got a lot of critical acclaim. Like people love that show.
And are they going the comedy route?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And it's amazing.
So like Boomstick and like Chainsaw Hand, like that's all
Already
stuff
been
of that
done.
mythos.
The Blue Light Special.
That was like the first episode.
All right.
And then my second one, because no one's chosen it, I've chosen the cartoon.
No.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
From Japan.
Oh.
Yes.
An anime?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at you.
All right. Well, it's a cartoon from Japan. It's an anime.
I
All right. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sure I'll love it.
The cartoon of Dragon Ball started in like the early 80s, but it was ridiculously lengthened due to like commercials and rights. Whenever they added a lot of filler, they remade the entire series to form around the comics, so it would actually be more story based instead of like filler based. So, and it's already remastered the comics and everything, adding everything after what they did, and so on. So we don't even know what they're going to do next, and it's nice. I like it.
Okay.
Wait, so it's Dragon Ball Z related?
Is Dragon Ball Z related because it takes on after Z, and it continues on like GT never happened?
Like GT?
No, GT. Okay, GT is like the after the Dragon Ball Z series.
Oh, okay.
And for people that don't know, it's the end of like the best part of the cartoon anime.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't
And
do
so
that.
where can we see this?
You can see this on anywhere you want or really want.
Is it on Netflix? I mean,
No, it's not on Netflix, but it might be on.
So not anywhere you want.
Yeah, I know it's true. But like, anywhere you can find it, I mean, like you can watch it. I'm not sure if it's been licensed yet, at least in America.
oh.
So yeah,
How'd you
where do
find
you
it?
watch
Yeah,
it?
where'd you watch
So
it?
good luck finding that, everybody.
Oh.
All right. Well, I was going to say Master of None, so I can't do that now. But I am enjoying MSTK 3000, the Mystery Science Theater.
The reboot.
Oh, yeah.
They brought that back with Jonah Ray from the Nerdist podcast.
big
And,
large huge.
Sure. It's also got Patton Oswalt and Felicia Day.
Oh, nice.
And other names I'm not remembering now. But you've heard of Mystery Science Theater. They watch a bad movie, kind of like what we do on spoilers,
like
except
movies.
they're talking over it the entire time. So
that's fun,
You see the little figure, like silhouettes in the bottom as they're watching the movie and like fake throwing stuff at the screen and commenting on what's happening and just making a horrible, horrible movie entertaining to watch.
Oh, that's fun. DromeBox has done that here before. I've
is that
done
right?
a few times with them. Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, nice. Oh, they're doing that with the OJ thing, I think. at one
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember
So
that.
where can you catch that? That's on Comedy Central now?
No, it's on Netflix.
Netflix?
Yep. They have this
on
on
Netflix?
Netflix.
Okay.
You can get the original classic Mystery Science Theater, and now the new one as well is also on there. The first season's out. I think it's many episodes, and then they're going to do season 2 apparently coming out too.
I'm going to ask you a ridiculous question.
Yeah.
Do I need to go back and watch the originals to get the continuity of the new season?
Oh, that's the worst when
No.
you have to do that. Yeah.
You have to watch the first episode.
Well,
and
I'm afraid of
that's
Twin
it.
Peaks because of that. I never saw the original Twin Peaks, and the whole reboot, everyone's talking about it, and it's like...
I started watching Twin Peaks and I couldn't do it. It was too slow. I jumped out.
I have no idea.
That's a TV show.
It's like a strip club, isn't it?
That was awesome.
Sounds about right. And another show I want to recommend. This is on DromeBox.com. Thank Jud, it's Friday.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Fridays here at DromeBox at
Wait,
6.
6?
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6,
They're not paying me to say that either.
Right.
Pacific time, right? But 9 Eastern.
Right, and so on. So check your local listings. Or go to
Thanks.
DromeBox.com.
Yeah, new episode a week from tonight, Friday, June 30th, with great people as guests.
I love those guys.
Yeah. Always a good time with
Always.
them, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have great people.
One other thing that you guys should watch, Jack Jiminy's also here on DromeBox.
Oh, yeah, got to
Jack
watch
Jiminy
that.
is awesome.
Yes, it's
Very
hilarious.
entertaining.
Porn
Yeah.
extra.
Yes,
I actually look forward to the updates from the Jack Jiminy posts. It's
very entertaining. Different shenanigans every week, or every episode, I should say. But yeah, check that out. Also on DromeBox.com, along with all the other programs that we have here. And this is awesome. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Of course,
having
thank you guys for
This was
having
super
me.
fun.
Yeah. To me, this is what a show should be. It's just 4 guys at a bar talking. That's a real show. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always good when liquor's involved.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, loosens the tongue and things.
And things.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you go to our website, ratpack.productions, like our Facebook page, our Instagram, our Twitter. It's Rat Pack Podcast or Rat Pack Productions,
Wait,
depending.
What is it?
Get it straight.
On YouTube and Facebook is Rat Pack Productions. On Twitter and Instagram is Rat Pack Podcast.
Okay.
And then,
At home with Rat Pack.
At home is Rat
Oh,
Pack.
by the way, I
Rat
wanted
Pack
to say
Studios.
something.
Yes, sir.
Because I got to share the memory on Facebook today. This is 1 year from almost our first actual thing. Because 1 year ago, we were in the studio with Liz, and we were just checking out the space.
Yeah.
For our first.
Oh, yeah, that's when you joined up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we've been here since July of 2015.
Oh,
So
I didn't know you were in this space then. Okay.
Yeah, we've been here for a while now. It's been
So
a
that's
lot
just
of fun.
when. I,
Yeah.
Fake news.
I'm guilty of it now. Oh my god.
Facebook with that fake news again.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, well, anyway, thanks for watching. And like all the things on Twitter and Instagram as well.
Yeah. Go to my stuff for a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Judge with 1D.
yes.
1D.
And until next time, I'm Adam.
No, 36 Ds.
It's going to be hard to tweet.
Right. Yeah.
All your characters are used
No, I
up
hate
already.
that character limit.
Yeah.
Bad times, yeah.
Especially when you have a long handle like Rat Pack Podcast.
Oh yeah, that takes off like half of what you want to say.
Maybe I'll rebrand it.
Like 20 characters left.
Right.
Just send a message.
Well, yeah, anyway, until next time, I'm Adam.
I'm Maestro.
I'm the guest judge.
Yeah, I'm Joel Colt.
See ya.
We done?
Thanks, guys.
Hey, have a great night.
That's it.
Love you out there.
Love
What
you.
did you give me?
Love you, Bob.